coming from Vince. What's going on, brother? Oh, they're already playing. Let's get in there. We got to see this. Right out of the gate. It's going to be a goal from Vince straight off, guys. They are not waiting or messing around. They're going to just kick it right out. We're, about 15 seconds behind almost, but that's okay. Good placement from Vince on that. The Hellfire Classic. Beautiful. So we do have whatever flips your reset versus the Goofy Goobers. Pretty easy. Simple setup here. We're going to get started. Here from Vince. Welcome in. Thank you very much. Right out of the gate, though, Vince with the save off of the side. Waiting for Connor to try and go for a touch here. The fake. Good 50, though. Almost a demo. Back in corner taking the boost. The good steal. Keeping Shoto. A bit awkward Hazard. Waiting patiently for the pass off from his teammate. It's going to go off the backboard. Good. A save from the whatever flips your reset team. Beautiful. Good defense from them. Going to keep that ball out of the goal line. And it will move forward to the orange corner. Vince waiting on defense for the clear down. Shody waiting and watching. Bit of a misclick potentially there. Keeps him a little awkward off the side, though. Cleared from Hazard. Vince going in for the second touch just in case. Beautiful goal from Hazard. Interestingly enough, their teams are backwards. I'm not sure how that even happens. I don't know what I did. But I'll fix that. So Goofy Goobers are up 2-0. There we go. Vince viewers, welcome in everyone. How are we doing? Glad to have you. We're watching the man, the myth, the legend himself with his buddy Hazard playing against whatever flips your reset here on the blue side. Always beautifully dribbling it downfield, waiting for a touch. The pogo attempt off the backboard with Hazard waiting. Shody taking possession, going to push this away. And Hazard, though, instantly challenging, keeping that off the side. So we got a good set of higher-ranked teams playing on the first match out of the gate. Good grab from Vince, clears it downfield. Shody waiting on defense, takes it off the corner. Coming downfield, a good pinch to the 50. Puts it up for Vince off the sidewall, going for a potential redirect or pinch. Gets the reset to take the corner boost, though, up the sidewall. Beautiful wave dash play. Putting it down the side there. Off to Hazard, who's waiting on offense to push this with a musty attempt. Good save, though, from Contorted. It's down mid, though, for him. Hazard passing it off to the orange corner, putting it back on his half for possession. They want to keep this one close by to keep the 2-0 lead. With half the game remaining, it's going to pop over to the front of their net. A bit awkward, but nonetheless, they do get it moved away. We're above the backboard, though, to the orange corner. Good 50s. The defense is pretty solid, though, from Hazard and Vince, as you would assume from some of these higher-ranked players. They're not quite going to be very high-scoring games because they already know what they're doing, and the defense-to-offense ratios are pretty similar, I would say, a lot of the time. Keeping things a bit locked down on both sides. Hazard going up for the dribble, downfield off mid. The pass potentially going to Vince, but it will get 50'd by Shody. Back to the orange corner we go. They're just kind of playing defense here. Killing time, though, being 2-0. They don't really have to push too hard or play too aggressively to get this ball into the net because they are still up. They're both going off the backboard there. Just having fun with it, Apparently, and obviously I would assume they are comfortable, though, being 2-0. Just kind of hanging out, making sure that they secure the win, though. Either way, keeping some aggression there. What a passing play attempt from Hazard and Vince, though. No good. It will go off to the corner from Contorted. Shody, though, looking to finally make some moves here. He wants to push back on this aggressive flip reset play from Hazard. The double reset. Bit of a bump, though. Leaves Contorted a bit awkward. Vince, though, on the corner, waiting to add the pressure. Good 50 back down the midfield. It's going to go to Contorted. Shody moving in back behind for that 50 play. Hopefully trying to grab that off the corner. Taking the boost, though. Leaves them a bit awkward. Vince and Hazard, though, low. They're going to have to run out and get some beans before they can make another play on the return there. It's on front of the orange net. Shody, though, unfortunately, not quite there yet. Contorted was a bit too quick on it, though. Pushed it in further net and wasn't quite ready to play. Hazard with an unfortunate touch to the own goal, giving Contorted a goal on the board for whatever flips your reset. Whether it was an unfortunate touch or good sportsmanship, it's up to you to decide there, folks. Whatever you think that one's going to end up being. With a minute left, though, we are 2-1. We play on, though. Good initial kickoff. It's going to go right to Vince with a 50 attempt from Contorted, though. Vince up the wall for the pinch. The Cuxer right off to Hazard for the touch. Very beautiful try. It's not quite going to make it there, though. It's going to go to Contortedfoot, though, off to midfield. Vince waiting on defense to pass it back to his teammate Hazard here, so they can go on the offensive pressure. Drops it up for the 50. Good 50. Contorted is huge, but Vince will come in back up for his teammate to push this one away. The fake from Vince, though. Contorted will get a touch from it, putting it off to the blue corner. Hazard immediately taking possession away, though. Going for a bit of a freestyle. The reset's there, though, but Shoddy will take it away. Back to the corner with a 50 from Vince. Beautiful clear, though, down to the orange half of the field. Vince looking for a touch. It's going to be a shot from Contorted to tie up the game. 2-2 with 20 seconds left. Looking to push it to an overtime if they can against Hazard and Vince. It will be quite a good overtime if they can go all the way here. It's possible. It's anyone's game right now. 20 seconds left with 2-2. 1 goal in 20 seconds is more than possible. As we can all imagine, playing in Rocket League quite often. Vince with the fake to Hazard. Off the backboard. Good attempt, though, to the blue net. Touch. It's not quite going to go down low enough for that to be in the net. With 9 seconds left, our final countdown comes down as Vince clears it to Hazard. They're looking for a play to push it wide and far. Vince with the shot on net, and it will bounce to put them up with 1 second left. 3-2 with Goofy Goobers being in the lead here. 1 second. This kickoff goal would have to be absolutely insane. But it happens. We've seen it happen. This is a good first game to start us off. A good warm-up. The fake from both teams. It's off into the net. What a shot. What a play. The bump from Shoddy and Contorted. For whatever flipped your reset, the bump making Hazard a bit awkward. Vince, though, waiting. A little bit out of play, though. He's probably watching his teammate get bumped, unfortunately being far enough away that you can't really get back to help out. But we are going to have an overtime anyway. Interestingly enough, I didn't quite expect it, but here we are. Good pinch from Hazard down to Shoddy. It's going to be dropped down to midfield. Vince up for the dribble. The reset, or not. Faking me out. Backboard. The double just a bit high. Good try, though. Beautiful attempt from Vince there for the freestyle finishing move. It's going to move back on defense here, waiting. Hazard going for the challenge to force the ball to go to the sidewall. It's going to bounce up high mid. Vince already back on it. Good touch down to Hazard. Puts it off to the corner. Contorted waiting on defense with his teammate. Good clear, though. Shoddy taking a piece of it to put it wide. Off the wall, though. Good touch from Vince. Puts it out of range from Contorted. The pinch! Off the top crossbar. Good attempt from Vince. That would have been a great finishing play for Goofy Goobers in the first game here. But Hazard will go up for it off the backboard. Has to move out for boost. It's going to drop from Shoddy to the blue corner. Vince looking for a touch off the top of the crossbar for the Doomsy. Good attempt as well. Not quite going to make it. We play on. Minute into overtime. Hazard's up for the freestyle. Fakes it out to Contorted, who is waiting patiently, looking to get some of that play there on Vince's 50. Hazard and Shoddy taking a 50. It's now bouncing mid. Vince, with all the time and all the ball in the world there, with the reset into the top right corner, will finish game one in overtime. Minute and 15 seconds in. Beautiful touch off one. Reset for the second, and then puts it wide to the right side. Well done, Goofy Goobers. They will be moving on, as we do know this being a 1-1, 1 of 1. I do believe it is 1v1, or excuse me, 2v2s, but it'll be one game, best of one for the round robin portion. I better let them know. Round robin portion. Ooh, I can't spell. And then eliminations will be we are going to move back onto our main menu as we next follow-up games. The follow